afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Michael Sharrock, and I am a Hornet, and you are part of the Hornet Nation, and welcome to the General Assembly. Give yourselves a round of applause. The young man said, "Have you seen my parents?" I said, "No, text them." He did. He said the text said, "We're on the way home, good luck." Well, we are so glad you're here, and let's get excited. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit Squad and Marching Band of Emporia State University, and our friend Corky. Let's give another round of applause for the Spirit Squad and Marching Band. I really want to be in the band, but apparently kazoo is not really one of the things I consider, so, but I'll work on it for next year. Well, we're so glad you're here. Again, my name is Michael Shanrock. I'm honored to serve as the 16th president of Emporia State University. We're so excited to see all of your smiling faces. Who's tired? I'd now like to welcome, on behalf of Emporia State University, the president of our faculty senate, Manjula. Manjula, please come forward and give a welcome on behalf of our faculty.
Good afternoon. I'm sure you share my belief that this is the best place to be at this point in time, right? And I can assure you that each group is important individually and collectively. However, today I'm going to be talking to the faculty just for a few minutes because we have some business to take care of. Emporia State University values and is committed to shared governance. To this end, the Faculty Senate was established to provide the means for faculty and administration to engage in cooperative action while formulating policies that impact the university. Every fall, faculty members elect a second vice president of faculty. After 1 year of service, the second vice president becomes the vice president. And then, the 3rd year of service, the person becomes the president of faculty. The nominating committee, led by Vice President Cynthia Kane, has selected 2 nominees to be placed on the ballot for second vice president. They are Dr. Kevin Colson from the School of Business and Dr. Andrew Houchins from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Both have been here for about 15 years or so. There they are. Their bios have been distributed via email and buzzing announcements throughout campus. The Constitution and bylaws of Faculty Senate state that these nominees shall be presented at a meeting of faculty, and this is what we are doing now, and that additional nominations can be invited from the floor. Nominations from the floor must be seconded, and nominees must accept their nomination to be placed on the ballot. So, nominations are in order for the office of second vice president of faculty. Are there any nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed for the office of second vice president of faculty. President Shamrock, Faculty Senate has completed its business.
Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience.
I'm convinced at the end, one of those will win. I'd like to take this opportunity now to recognize a lot of special people. Yes, all of you are special. But I'd like to recognize a number that are here today and welcome you again to the Hornet Nation. First, parents and family members. Would you please stand? Parents and family members, please stand. Thank you for being here. Okay, now, I saw some really little hornets, future hornets out there. There's little future hornets out there. A couple future hornets. Try to stand up. I saw a couple. There we go. Okay, the future hornets are getting pretty broad. I saw one this morning. I said, "Are you going to be a hornet?" He goes, "Give me a scholarship." Hey, it's changed. Now I'd like to, hey, it's an exciting time to welcome, how about if you're a new student, please stand. Yes, you know you came in early today and all excited. We have a number of folks, a lot of our students, faculty and staff, folks in the community who really went the extra mile. So I want Hornet Helpers, would you please stand and be recognized? Away. All right, now we have a lot of folks here today. If you're a new member of the faculty or staff, or just feel new today, please stand. New members of the faculty and staff, please stand. We also have a lot of staff here, so staff members, please stand in a way to be recognized. Staff members. I think it's still said this way. A shout out, faculty members, all faculty, please stand, faculty members. I have an email here said the faculty wanted to announce that your assignments will be due tomorrow. So. And then last, I want to also recognize we have a couple new folks who come on board. Our new Vice President for Administration and Fiscal Affairs, and also our new Dean for the College of Liberal Arts. Would Werner, Brent, where is it? Where? Give them a round of applause. We also have a lot of other new faces, and let's see their smiling faces right now.
I'm from France and I traveled over 4,000 miles. I'm from Finland and I traveled 4,600 miles.
I'm from Estonia and I traveled close to 5,000 miles.
I'm from Tunisia and I traveled 5,400 miles.
I'm from Mali and I've traveled 5,600 miles.
I'm from Russia. I traveled 6,000 miles.
I come from China. I traveled over 6,000 miles.
I'm from South Korea and I traveled over 6,500 miles.
I'm from Syria. I traveled over 6,600 miles.
I'm from Egypt. I traveled over 6,700 miles.
I'm from Jordan. I traveled around 7,000 miles.
I'm from Iran. I traveled over 7,300 miles.
I'm from Saudi Arabia and I traveled almost 7,500 miles from home to become a Hornet.
A round of applause. Who traveled more than 7,500 miles? A couple of you did, okay. Welcome. I want you to know this fall we have 49 different countries and Texas represented here this fall. We are very excited about the opportunities here in the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now introduce a special friend and welcome on behalf of the great city of Emporia, our mayor, John Scott. Come on forward. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you for allowing me to participate today. The City of Emporia and the University have a long history of partnership. Our relationship is mutually beneficial. For example, the community supports the university financially. Local businesses offer jobs, nightlife, and activities for the students and faculty, and the city is home. The university strongly contributes to the quality of life in Emporia through the arts, education, and sporting events. On a personal note, one of the main reasons my parents moved to Emporia 40 years ago was the presence of Emporia State University. My wife and I are both grads and have made our home in Emporia. And this morning I just signed my kids up for Corky's crew, and I know they love to run on the field during football games. I'm pleased to welcome everyone to the 2014-15 ESU school year. I'm proud of the continued success of the university, and I know it will continue in the future. As one of the main economic engines in the community, as ESU succeeds, so does the city of Emporia. My fellow commissioners and I look forward to working with Dr. Shanrock and his team to make the campus community partnership an even stronger relationship in the future. Stingers up.
John, when are they going to start paying tuition for kids? I just want to. Next, I want to share, there is some buzzing going on here at Emporia State University. I want to share some of the numbers. This past year, just to give you a sense, last year we were proud to announce that a renowned author decided to provide 8 $6,000 scholarships. This year, 16 $6,000 scholarships to Emporia State University. And to say he's written a few books is an understatement. But again, it gives you a sense of $96,000 already invested in this year. Next, $150,000 for a new state-of-the-art planetarium at Emporia State University. Yes, now we can do about that. The new equipment will now be able to see Lebo, Madison, and beyond. I want you to know we're excited about the opportunities. But again, I want to thank our legislators, because it was our legislators who provided funding at the end of this past fiscal year that provided us the opportunity to continue on and buy the equipment necessary. Next, $350,000 throughout the past year were grants that were funded to provide faculty-mentored scholarship opportunities and research for our students. So parents, as you know, your sons and daughters will have great hands-on experience at Emporia State University and help really future and the future of this institution. Next, $500,000, and I think for those in music, you got to be thinking this is not a bad song. We received a $500,000 cash gift to establish for the very first time a wonderful endowed chair of music. And so we are so excited about that investment and so appreciative of the things that continue to go on. Next, $750,000. Starting right now, we will have a new center sponsored by our alums, a foundation, and an industry on leadership and ethics in our business school. And we are very excited about the opportunity of going forward at this institution. Next, $1 million, not a bad number. $1 million, we have established a new honors college at Emporia State University. Is Gary Wyatt and around? Gary, the dean? Gary, stand up. Let's give Gary a round of applause. I especially want to thank the governor and the legislators for supporting this continued annual contribution of $1 million a year to the university to continue the great things that are happening at Emporia State University. I look around the audience, I think, how many of you are in the Honors College? Well, a couple of you raise your hand. I want you to know that as an undergraduate, I went to the Honors College banquet all 4 years. I was serving food, but I went every year. And I want you to know it was a wonderful experience, but it's a great opportunity for all of us. Next, $6 million. If you haven't noticed, we've done just a few renovations on campus in our residence hall. Singular Trustworth Central throughout the campus and community, and we're excited about the opportunity to continue to provide the very best living environment at this institution. And then finally, next, $15.5 million just this last year was raised by our foundation. Wonderful team. Dina Sue, I know your folks, Wave Foundation staff. Let's give them a round of applause. We had an ambitious goal within 5 to 7 years to raise $45+ million. In 2 years, we've raised 63% of that goal. And we are going to continue. And I think at this point, we're going to stretch that just a little bit in the future. But I want to also thank the 4,000+ alumni and 600+ friends that gave what they believe in the Hornet Nation. And I thank them very much. Next. A bit more buzzing going on here. And I want you to look at the number 10. No, 10 was not my ACT number. It was my second number. But I want you to know that 10 is going to be important for Emporia State University as we enter the next 10 years, because we have big plans for the next 10 years. I'm a undying optimist, and I really do believe in the future of our campus community, this region, this area, and I'm excited about the future that we have. But I tend to look about what we're going to be and how we're going to get there. But I try to go backward a little bit and think about what we're going to aspire to look like in 10 years. Next, first and foremost, one of you do know, and especially our faculty and staff, that we are up for our 10-year review and a continuation of our reaccreditation at Emporia State University. So March 23, 24, and 25, 2015, don't forget, I haven't, is when our site review will be here. With a great opportunity for all of us to continue to show the great work here at Emporia State University. Next, I'll just simply say, pardon our dust. There are things happening throughout the campus. If you've missed it, I don't know how. Not only the renovations inside, but landscaping outside. You walk over to the business building, you go to the library, you go throughout the campus, to Albert Taylor Hall, exterior types of things. We have a long 10-year plan for Emporia State University to upgrade everything and get it to the level like a building like this. We've got to do it, and we will be successful, because that's what we all deserve. But it's going to be important. We've developed new palettes. We're going to make this place continue to rock. How many of you are living in Singular or Trussler? Not bad? Give a round of applause then. Over there in the residence hall, people were checking in, and mother and father walked in, and they said, wow, this is really nice. Mom goes, maybe I'll stay. The daughter goes, no. Really, time to go, Mom. Next, and I think one of the most important things I want to share is that we are now embarking on a new 10-year strategic plan for the university. We want to really engage everyone at this campus to be responsive. There's going to be a tremendous opportunity, a very dynamic society ahead of us. And we want to continue to find ways that we can continue to build the wonderful distinctiveness of Emporia State University. Next, you're going to hear more about this sense of a vision of common good, giving back to our communities, giving back what's important to us as Kansans, as Emporia State. And it's important for all of us that we continue. You're going to hear more about the language of really embedding these ideas of leadership in our curriculum and the things that we do every day, because we know how important it is to look at the common interests and aspirations of our future. By the way, the goals are pretty simple. Distinctive initiative. What are things we can continue to build on? How do we enrich the student experience? How do we enhance our competitive role in Kansas, the region, and obviously globally? And then how do we build this culture of innovation and growth? You're all going to be part of that, and we're excited about that as well. Next.
At Emporia State University, we are creating leaders in your communities through adaptive leadership.
It's an activity, not a position. Anyone can lead. You, I.
Anytime, anywhere. It starts with me and you.
And it must engage others. The purpose has to be clear, and it must be for the common good.
Let's give them a round of applause. Next. Many of you will recognize Paul Edwards. Paul Edwards is the creator of Porky. He started after he graduated in 1937. He said he started off as an artist working for Walt. That happened to be Walt Disney. And I have talked to Paul because Paul will turn 100 in January. 100 years old. So I've been calling Paul and trying to arrange, he lives in Southern California, and I'm trying to arrange a birthday party for Paul with our friends in the area. So he said, call my kids. So I'm talking to his kids. They're in their late 70s. And then talking with them, we're talking about who's going to pick who up on Highway 101. It will be Michael. So I'm going to get a minivan. But we're excited because in January, we're also talking about some new buzz. And as you know, Porky has been around for a while. And in January, we're going to have the kid version called Buzz. Oh, I would like that. But we're excited, by the way, as you leave today, I want you to know, as we leave to the ice cream social, there is going to be a big area for you to sign a birthday card for Paul. So please take time to do that. We'll do it throughout the fall. We want to be sure he gets a great, cordial welcome I was talking to Paul the other day, and I said, how are things going? He goes, great. I'm excited. He goes, but I have had to make some changes. I said, he goes, I've cut back on running. I said, how far? I only go to the restroom now. So I said, all right, that's good. I understand. But no, he is excited, and he's going to be part of this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like now, if you could, just for a moment, following today is an ice cream social. And as we get ready for the ice cream social, I do want to take this opportunity to recognize and thank especially our retired faculty, faculty emeritus. Faculty emeritus, you're up front. Please stand. Faculty emeritus, please stand. Thank you. And Bill, stand up one more time. Bill, Bill, stand up. Bill, one of our retirees, is now in the Hall of Fame. Let's give him a big round of applause. I want to thank our emeritus faculty for being here today, and thank you so much for your sponsorship of today's ice cream social. And now, Tyler, come on down, the president of your Associated Student Government.
Excited. Thank you, President Shonrock. I got to find out that I was going to be speaking at this on Monday, so that was really exciting for me for two reasons. Because there's not a lot of students here today that can say that they got to close President Shonrock's opening reception. For the second reason... Yeah, I'm done. For the second reason, because I'm the only person now standing between you and the ice cream, and that's a lot of power for one person to have. So they told me to keep it brief, obviously, because everyone's pretty tired at this point. So I just wrote a few words that I'd like to say here today. Just in all seriousness, though. My name is Tyler Huddleston, and I'm the president of the Associated Student Government. So a few things that Associated Student Government has planned for students here on campus this year, most importantly, is Can the Bods. Can the Bods starts September 15th, and it's our local food drive, and this year we're going to be supporting a new initiative here on campus, the ESU Food Pantry called Corky's Cupboard. So we're going to be raising cans for students here on campus, and all of that's going to stay here. So that's a really awesome thing that we're going to do for our students. Second, we're going to continue What Do You Want Wednesdays that started last year. So this is your opportunity to tell ASG what you want from us. So we're really excited about that. Those are the second Wednesday of every month, so come out in Memorial Union for those. The last thing I want to do before I let you all go get ice cream is if our E-team leaders and resident assistants could please stand up or wave. This is a group of people who are very under-recognized, and apparently there's none of them here. Before you leave today, parents, make sure you thank these people because these are the ones that are going to help your children transition into college the most. So I want to conclude with one piece of advice that I've learned here at Emporia State, and it's, when in doubt, pinky out. Fingers up.
When I go 1, 2, 3, you're going to yell, "Go Hornets!" I know you can do it. And then we go. We literally go Hornets. We go to the ice cream social. Are you ready? All right. I'm a little worried now. 1, 2, 3.